Alright, hello, welcome everybody to Slay the Spire. So I wanted to try recording some of this offline, because this is a game I play from time to time, and I actually wanted to try and see if I could climb some ascension on a character that I don't play a lot, and that being Defect. I always thought the concept of this character was very cool, but I did not understand it very well, and I think I want to just jump into it. I have failed Ascension 0 runs, so we'll see where this one goes. And yeah, I mean, if you are a super crazy good Spire player, or you like playing the Defect and something makes you cringe, please feel free to let me know. I would love to actually learn a little bit more, mostly so that as we're actually climbing Ascension, we don't suffer too hard. You might see at the bottom, the furthest I've gotten on Defect before was Ascension 5, and it was not super convincing, so we're just going to give it a shot. We're going to start at Ascension 0, and we'll see how we do. So let's go. Alright, we have Colorless card, Common Relic, Transform 2 cards. Are we looking for elites? This middle path looks pretty good. Unfortunately, it means we can't get the Flaming Elite, but looks pretty good to me. Do I want to shop immediately, or do I want to take the 2 events? I think we gotta take the 2 events. I don't think that influences our Niao choice at all. I usually like taking Transform as a sort of double removal. But I think I'm gonna take the Relic instead. That is a funny joke. I'm not gonna say why it's a funny joke, but it sure is funny. Sorry, I don't know why I muted my laugh, but I felt like I needed to. Okay, so. Okay, the main question that I have, I don't know if anybody plays Defect actually for real, but I don't know when I'm supposed to not be dual casting. I don't know if that's ever a thing. I don't know if you're just supposed to play it every time because it does so much damage, but I always feel like, oh, maybe, what if I just keep the orb around? I'm gonna get so much value out of it. And I really don't know. If I could get some more info on that, that'd be awesome. Compile driver is good for drawing some cards. At base, it's already sort of pommel strike. Beam cell, go for the eyes. Maybe go for the eyes is actually good at stalling out Knob a little bit. Event upgrade. What does the upgrade for this do? 2 weak. It's actually kind of interesting. I sort of want to do that. Sure. Let's do a zap. Let's defend this. Passive damage. Passive damage and scaling. That's the name of the game on this character in my very minimal understanding. Oh. Oh, man. This would have been 16, and then I think a strike is 6. Oh. Well, we already cooked it a little bit. Yeah, I'm not super good at the math yet. Not that I do math on Spire characters a lot anyways, but... See, I go based off of vibes. I'm a vibes player, which is the thing that a person who is bad at the game says when they're trying to look cool. I like Streamline. Just take a little bit... Not take a little bit more damage, do a little bit more damage. I heard this card is actually quite good. Do I want Overclock? We don't have a Recycle. Skim. I'm just gonna take the Streamline. We want damage for that Knob fight. I guess we don't have to take any damage if we don't have to. So we just won't. Alright. Skim again. How good is Skim? I've always wondered about this. It's 1 energy. I guess the idea is that if you have a lot of zeros, like a lot of things upgraded, or maybe more ways to make energy, it's quite good. Do I want to block, or do I want damage? I guess a barrage for each channeled orb. Yeah, that's put into your slot. Not evoked. Evoked is the other one. Maybe this helps us with damage. Hopefully that's all the early game damage we're going to need. And then we can start looking for something more spicy or juicy. Weaken you. Or do we just take him out? Probably, right? Just easy Ascension 0 corridor fights. Honestly, so nice. Sweeping Beam, Rebound, Compile Driver. Maybe I can take this Sweeping Beam. We have picked 4 attacks now if we do that. Rebound lets us reuse stuff like Streamline faster. But that's like a 3 energy turn. It's like, I kind of want to take the Sweeping Beam for something like Sentries. Sure. Now we can probably upgrade something because we have a lot of HP. Put this up to 20. Deal 9. Deal 6 each. We could put these down to 0. Let's upgrade Streamline. So there's Sentries. Yeah, so do I dual cast here or do I not dual cast here? That's a good question. They don't have regen. So why don't we just throw it out there? And I guess the one in the middle is the one we're targeting. I don't choose the RNG. I don't choose what I get to attack. The Zap tells me what I want to attack. Oh, I guess a reason to keep up more orbs would be for Barrage. That makes sense to me. Do I just tank the 9 here? And then put this 1 sentry in double strike range? I guess Streamline actually already takes care of it. So maybe the block here is better. So we'll take it out with the Streamline. Heal that artifact. Yeah, this is Barrage on 1. I sure am feeling that decision to evoke the first orb. I mean, I guess the middle guy wouldn't have been dead, possibly. 2 orbs finally. So that should be enough. Okay, Training Dummy. Just do a little bit more damage. I've heard Meteor Strike is quite good if you can actually play it, but I don't think we're playing that anytime soon. I don't think we need the heat sinks. The hint sinks. The heat sinks quite yet. And we already have a barrage. We'll skip. Upgrade goes to nothing, because maybe we're a bit scared of Knob. Maybe we're actually not scared of Knob. I keep forgetting on earlier difficulties. Knob isn't that scary. He still is scary, but not that scary. Just feels weird to have so many bonfires. Just upgrade whatever I want. If I want Zap to cost 0. Yeah, I don't know how good either of these are. I mean, because we have the Barrage, do we really want to be casting Dual Cast? I guess maybe if we had ways to make more orbs, just in general, you know, if we had any of these, if any of these made orbs, maybe that would have been good. But maybe because we don't care about having orbs, the Barrage was actually just a mistake. We upgrade the Dual Cast and eventually get rid of the Barrage. Upgrade this. We'll move forward. Hopefully our Strike Training Dummy helps us with this next elite. Oh, sequencing. Didn't matter? Missed some damage. Recycle. Recursion. I think Recycle is a cool card. It lets us recycle. Wow. Not recycle the Streamline. We don't actually want to recycle it, but I always like cards that influence turnover. Like, it helps us get back to the streamline faster if we actually play this card. It's also effectively free. We just want to recycle away a Striker Defend. We are mana neutral. But the opportunity cost is just drawing it. I think we'll take it. I do like recycle. There's Knob. And I'm always very tempted to just start throwing the beats at him, but I wonder if I can just chill. I do not think our draws look very cash money for this, so we're just gonna throw the damage at them and get him out of here. Channel a Zap. Oh, that doesn't kill him, no. So we actually just could have not played it at all and saved some damage. Symbiotic Virus. At the start of each combat, channel 1 dark. I'm assuming this is just good because it fills a slot for stuff like Compile Driver. Even though we're not... I mean, who knows? Maybe we are a dark focus deck. Recursion, I think, is stuff we're looking for that. FTL is kind of free. Take an FTL. Okay, we got Gremlins. We have Sweeping Beam. So... let's go for the eyes here. We'll sweep. Dual cast. Okay, we're actually huge. I mean, if we just roll super good, then everything just works. Because if any of those hit the angry one, probably would have been taking quite a bit more damage. Doom and Gloom. 10 damage to all enemies, channel 1 dark. Is that good? We already have Sweeping Beam for AoE. Do we want to channel darks? Probably can't take Blizzard. We don't have a whole lot of Frost yet. We don't want to take it in the dark. Not the Dark Orb. We don't want to take it blind. Boot Sequence is a block. It has Exhaust. Do we need Boot Sequence versus Hexaghost? We do not. So I don't think I want to take that. Yeah, we're just not going to take either of those. Any of those. Let's do a Streamline. Yeah, so the result we want is one of these to hit the 20 and the other one to hit the other one. Actually, maybe we don't even want to... Yeah, if we have 20 plus 16, that's 36 plus 9 is 45. That's one short of doing enough damage. That's so funny. And that's not even considering the fact of overkill. So, let's just take one of them out. It makes it easier on my brain. And we'll block. Wow, all of those did not kill it immediately. We've got a Skim and a Charge Battery. Maybe we want some block? We've picked a lot of attacks. We've definitely picked a lot of attacks. I don't know if we specifically want Charge Battery, but we'll take it. Smith. Let's upgrade this just so our block is a little bit better. Like, overall. It's a little late for me right now. I don't know if y'all can hear the dog barking. There's just a dog barking outside at, like, 10 o'clock at night. Super awesome. Love that. Let's sweep. Wow, we actually can't block this turn. Maybe we pick up the Charge Battery just so we're not taking a billion damage. I kind of like that. We'll recycle a Strike to get it out of there. Oh, actually, maybe we wanted to recycle the Barrage. Because we have Training Dummy, so our Strikes are actually pretty good for damage. Maybe we could have weakened it. Alright, we get Burns. Oh, man. Recycle would be so sweet. We did not get it. And we still have, like, no blocks. I think I'm going to throw the weak on it now. I wasn't sure if I wanted to do that earlier, but Now that we aren't blocking at all and taking a bunch of damage, I think it is a good idea. We'll weaken it again. Charge battery. I guess we just drew 1/2 defends, 1/2 strikes. Not super awesome. We'll draw a card. Ooh, I guess double casting this Evoke is kind of huge, isn't it? That's like 1 billion damage. Wow. Alright, very cool. I suppose because you get the dark at the very start, you just like wait a few turns and then your second dual cast is extremely good. Okay. Okay, I like that. That's pretty cool. All for one. Multicast. I guess if we're kind of riding this one dark, like we haven't picked up a whole lot of Frost stuff. Usually Frost is like the reliable, get a bunch of block, just get way too much block and they can't deal with it. But maybe we just multicast this darkness. I'm also really tempted to take the all for one so that we can pick up... I was going to say dual cast. We would pick up Go for the Eyes if we upgrade Recycle or Zap. Actually, if Streamline gets down to 0, all for one could be really sweet. I like the potential of all for one. I think for multicast, we would need... maybe something to exhaust with Recycle with a huge Dark Orb. But I don't know if that's super reliable. I don't know if that's what I specifically want to go for. Whereas I can build towards making these things zeros, and that's like in the deck, that's in sight. So let's take the all for one. Just because I think it's a little cooler. Nuclear battery. So we actually start with 3. We would start with 3 orbs. I kind of like that. I'm not super sure. I usually like taking energy relics, but I do kind of wonder how the evaluation changes if Bell is actually good. Maybe if we needed a little bit more juice, but I'm not seeing it right now. We'll take nuclear battery. We have the champ. Do we want to contest the Flaming Elite? Which is back up to full HP. We also have a lot of gold. I'm kind of liking this middle path just to take out the Flaming Elite. So let's do it. Oh, I probably should have mentioned that I am going to try and do Heart Winds. I'm not going to have it restrict our progress for climbing Ascension, just so that we can get up there. Also because I'm not super confident in clearing Heart on this character. We'll just learn a little bit as we're climbing Ascensions, you know, what maybe works, what doesn't work. Particularly for that fight, we'll see what works. But, oh, for once we get to Ascension 20, I do want to... I want there to either be an Ascension 21, Ascension 20 run, where we clear the 2 bosses and then clear the heart, or if we end up clearing 2 bosses but don't clear the heart, then we'll work towards getting a run for that. Getting a separate heart run completed. Recursion lets us reuse our Dark Orb. We can do a dual cast, reuse our Dark Orb, start shifting it back to the front. But there's also this defrag. Defrag doesn't help us with the Plasma Orb, and it's not like we're evoking a whole bunch of orbs in general. We are kind of relying on attacks. If we could get a claw for our all for one. So I think we'll take the recursion. Oh, wait, this turbo... Hold on a second, is this all 0 cost cards? That would let us pick up turbo? That does seem a little bit like a combo, but we don't really need the energy for anything. It would refund the cost of all for one, but that's it, so... Let's take our recursion. I think recursion upgrades to cost 0, right? That's another good one for us to have for our 1 dark boy. We have a 1 darky boy. Actually, because I can block both of these, I think I'm going to knock out the one that's buffing. And we'll defend. Sweeping beam. Do I even want to block 3? Or do I just want to prioritize getting these guys off the board? I think we'll zap. And then dual cast is still in here, and so is recursion. So if we get the dual cast, that'd be great. I think that actually clears it because it's 18 times 2. Never mind, we had an hourglass. I will say that one of my weakest traits playing Spire is not keeping track of my 70 relics. I know I only have 5, but you get what I mean. Do I want reinforced body? Or a ball lightning? Again, we're not really shifting our orb forward that much. Like, we want to keep the plasma. We maybe only want to use this dark once. And we're kind of hoping that's good enough. I mean, like, I don't know if it's good enough or not. But that's kind of what we're doing. So we'll take the reinforced body. And I can pay for this relic. Calendar. No idea if calendar is good. Oh, I am also using the quality of life mod. Minty the Spire. If that is unacceptable to anybody, you should let me know. If you're like, actually, you can't have any quality of life, I would be very sad, because my brain is not big. It needs all the help it can get. And I think we're making more complicated decisions than calculating if 22 does 22 damage, you know what I mean? Do I have any zeros in the bin? Oh. Does reinforced body get picked up by all for one? Because X is 0 and in all other zones? I do kind of wonder about that. We'll recycle the zap. Do some blocking. I guess we didn't even have to do any of that. But hey, we have 60 block. That's kind of cool. Do we dual cast this orb? I don't think so. I think we take this recursion and then we dual cast the darkness. So that would have been 48. Damn, darkness is way better than I thought it was. Genetic algorithm. I believe this is one of the actually very good meta-scaling cards on this character. Not on this character specifically, but as far as the meta-scaling things go, genetic algorithm is pretty good. We can take a bunch of encounters, like enemy fights on the left here, but we would be skipping the shop. I don't think I really want to do that. However, we're still going to take the algorithm. I don't know if lock-on is maybe better. I do not know how to evaluate lock-on, if it is really, really good or not. Perhaps it is good because we want to do a big darkness, but like we're not really sold to that. We're not really tied to that. It just so happens to be something that we had. Do we want kunai? I mean, if we are playing a bunch of zeros, then that's certainly better. We have FTL, go for the eyes. I could see ourselves triggering this. We don't have a bunch of frost either, so having a way to block is definitely important. Damn, getting attacked turn 1, huh? Let's recursion, so we can get this dark orb in the front. Actually, maybe I didn't want to do that, and I actually wanted to... I was thinking, oh, pretty obvious double cast as darkness, because that's what's been winning us our... It's what's been winning us our fights, right? So we gotta do it. That's probably not what we do on turn 1. So let's pop the algorithm just to get some more block on it. We'll pass. Okay. It's not attacking me, which is great. We'll go for the eyes. Don't think we can kill this guy unless we dark it. See if the dark hits it. Nice. Very good. We cannot get another dark orb, though. If we don't recursion it, it's gone forever, so... Perhaps we do need to be a little careful and actually use our recursion to tuck the dark orb. I do not know. Let's pick up a bunch of zeros. Do we want to draw a card or do we want to reshuffle the go for the eyes first? I think I like the idea of not drawing Go for the Eyes again, necessarily. But I do kind of want to draw Sweeping Beam again. Oh, just kidding. You draw first. You don't actually reshuffle it. It's good to know. Keep pressuring that life total. Do we want a recursion and send this plasma to the bag? That makes sense to me. I do like the... Oh! That actually makes a lot of sense. If we hold the zeros, then we reshuffle, and then play all of them, that means that our all for one can pick them all up again. Without needing to draw them. Okay, that's pretty cool. Let's give ourselves some energy. We'll nuke this guy. We'll FTL. We'll go for the eyes. Are we just going to trust that one of these lightnings is going to take care of this gremlin? Sneaky gremlin? I believe. Which is exactly why I defended. Maybe I should have not defended. Maybe they could have sensed my fear. Get this barrage out of here. Block. Channel that zap. And I'm pretty sure this is locked up. If anything, we're gonna... Stone Calendar, it's at the end of 7 turns, so... I think this just works. Nice. Anchor is great. It's basically a... boot sequence? I don't think we need double energy for anything, and I don't think we need ball lightning for anything. So... whenever you play a power card, channel 1 lightning. Don't have a whole lot of powers? Yeah. I guess the problem is at this point I don't really know what I want to get. It's like I almost want... I don't know what my problems are going to be. Maybe blocking? Maybe we'll have some problems blocking. But we took the reinforced body. I guess a hologram? Something to buy back the stuff we're already doing? A rebound? Ooh. Bites. Do we want to downgrade our strikes and turn them into bites? I think I kind of like the idea of it. Sure. I know that we had our strikes kind of upgraded by training dummy, but I just kind of want to do it, you know? Make it increase by 1 more. Becomes 14 damage, don't think we care about that. Our recursion can become 0 and our recycle can become 0. So we'll take the recursion. I wonder if we actually try to play really hard to this Dark Orb and we just, like, we keep tucking it. Bottle Lightning. If I start on the dual cast, that means I'm always going to draw the dual cast before I get recursion. So if we just dual cast off the first lightning, so that our next orb play, our next orb-oriented play, is going to be the recursion, tucking the darkness. Now I think we can maybe upgrade the algorithm. Recycle, picking up Recycle 2, if we want to just get rid of something, the all for one. Algorithm is a good way to block like 1 turn. 1 big turn where it's important. Reboot is sweet. Do not know if I want cool-headed. Draw 4 cards, discard all cards drawn this way that do not cost 0. Now mind you, we have a lot of zeros. We could take Scrape, Flash of Steel, and this Pen Nib, and then we're just trying to like play a bunch of attacks. If we get a Claw, we'd be popping. I am a little scared that we don't have Frost. I usually rely on Frost to not die, but I do like the idea of taking Scrape, Flash of Steel, and Pen Nib. I don't know what we're going to use our Pen Nib on. Perhaps all for one? But the point is that it's there, and that we can trigger it. And then we can immediately lose the Pen Nib to this Naloth. I don't think so. I don't think I care about this. Get an encounter right away. So let's take our Barrage. Let's dual cast. Do I streamline? Of course. We'll reboot. FTL algorithm? We don't need to algorithm, but I think to get it out of our deck before we get cursed. Does this even curse at this level? Does it even use that ability as a next turn? It does. Okay. A little concerned there for a second. I was wondering if I was misremembering how the game works. We are looking for recursion so that we can hide this dark orb. But if we play Zap, All for One, we can pick up the dual cast. I don't think that's what we want to do. We'll charge battery, bite. We are looking for recursion. Recursion does cost 0. So I guess we can scrape. We found Go for the Eyes. We didn't discard recursion, which means it's still in there. We can recursion and do a bunch of damage. Just kidding, it only does it once. Let's barrage. Right, recursion only channels the orb once. Its dual cast is when we're really saying just go for it. Don't think we take a second streamline. I don't think we need the turbo. Cast off this Zap. I guess maybe I could have considered barraging. Recursion would send it to the back. Let's see if we draw a Zap first. Zap still costs 1, right? So we'll draw first. Okay. Ooh, Scrape draws Reboot. It's actually kind of cool. I think we're going to block. We'll play the recursion because it's kind of free. I suppose the only problem being that we now have the plasma on tap. I don't think that's a huge problem considering we're just trying to win here. Maybe I reboot into a bunch of zeros. Let's just go for the eyes. Oh, the weak actually saved me some HP though, so that's good. We'll draw a card. Streamline. Creative AI. At the start of your turn, add a random power card into your hand. We don't have a whole lot of scaling. We just kind of have the cards in our deck. So I wonder if adding Creative AI will help. Make it 2. We are looking for a little bit of juice in this deck. I do feel like we're doing some pretty cool stuff. But I think we're looking for some juice, some like big scaling. So let's take this. Hopefully that'll get us our juice. I want to upgrade it to 2 because... I mean, just because. I was going to say because we don't have energy, but I think we're just doing it because I don't like it costing 3. Alright, for this fight, I definitely want to make sure I'm tucking the Darkness Orb because I'm pretty sure we're going to need it. So we'll dual cast. Draw a card. We'll algorithm and bite. And that looks good to me. There's our scaling. We'll weaken him. I think we get the streamline train rolling because we do have 26 cards in the deck. So we do need to play this eventually. Not super torn up about 9 damage. We're looking for recursion now. Biased Cog. Do I play a Biased Cog? See, this is one of those that it's not super clear if I'm going for a bit of a longer fight if I want to play this immediately. Maybe we save it? Let's draw a card first. Draw another card. Yeah, I don't think I'm playing this Biased Cog. I think... Ooh, I could recycle it? Is it bad enough to recycle? I actually just think I'm gonna recycle it. I actually think that's where we're at. We're gonna recycle Biased Cog. Maybe blocking there was better. Okay, Buffer is nice. Probably one of my favorite cards. It's not great, or at least I don't think it is. So let's throw the Zap so that we can put the Dark Orb way at the back. And we will bite. Do I reboot here? No, I actually think scraping into all for one looks kind of sweet next turn. So we're going to do that. It's possible that I want to pop a potion here. Machine learning. Okay. Does this do anything on evoke? Gain 2 energy. So let's... Strength? They're at 291. Our dark orb is charging. I'm a little scared. So I will gain the strength. Let's see if we get any zeros here. I do like that our recursion is kind of keeping our orbs where we want them to be, because I don't really want to lose this plasma orb. I actually want to keep it around. Let's learning. We'll double our all for one, or do we double? I guess barrage is kind of the better one. We'll eyes out. We'll pick up our zeros. Now that I think about it, do we actually even want to recursion this lightning? Sure. We're not really looking at dual cast right now. Another machine learning, sure. So this was the dual cast I was talking about. I don't actually want to play it. I do think we just want to charge this Dark Orb. If it's not lethal, we don't really care. I don't have to block this turn. Not that we have any. But I do have the buffer. Oh, we had Reinforced Body. My apologies. Let's gain some life. I don't want to channel a lightning. I'm just going to wait for recursion. Yeah, because dual casting this 36, I think if we fall off, that's pretty bad. So we're going to just wait. We're going to continue waiting. We'll use our buffer here. We were close on the Reinforced Body. It might have been 20. Static Discharge. Whenever you receive unblocked damage, channel 1 lightning. Another power that I am not interested in playing because of how careful we're trying to be with the orbs. So let's streamline. We'll draw. Go for the eyes. Do I want to reboot? Or do I just want to play these bites? 20 damage isn't a huge deal, right? The thing is, we can just block it. But we are frail. Let's focus on damage here. We are allowed to play a little more aggressive, if that makes sense, because we still have full heals on going to the next floor. Oh, now we're just looking for dual cast. There it is. This should be enough. Nice. Wow, this is way better than I thought it was going to be. I'm going to be honest. I think when I got to Ascension 5 the first time, I did not play around with Dark a whole lot, but I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it. Do we want to Fission? This is probably one of my favorite cards, but I don't really want to do it here. Yeah, honestly, just evoking 3 orbs on the upgrade and then kind of getting there. How about Rainbow or Machine Learning? Maybe Machine Learning. We are kind of just looking for higher turnover, which is why we have our Scrape a la card draw. So yeah, I think it's going to be this. We don't really want to replace our orb order. It's quite particular. I'm pondering my orb in quite a particular way. We don't have any strikes anymore. Don't really want to get rid of our defense because we don't have a lot of defense. These are actually kind of the defense in the deck. So, maybe this last act we're gonna shore up some defense stuff. Do we Coffee Dripper? Do we even need the extra energy? I don't think so. Maybe we take the Sacred Bark. I'm not a huge fan of Sacred Bark, but honestly, like, if we can play a huge turn with an all-for-one and this Flex Potion, then I think we can be popping. We have green. We're looking to take a rest so we can key. So maybe this middle path. We'll take the one shop. Maybe we'll remove a bite. So I don't necessarily want 5. We'll cast. Look for some more gas. Recursion tucks us at the back, but I don't really want to do it yet. Because what I want is I want to get the lightning orb in there first, but how important is that really? We'll just throw a recursion out there. I guess I'd kill for like a hologram. Hologram would be pretty sweet. Oh, also I guess reboot is an early reshuffle. I never really thought about the utility of that. Yeah, I'll take a reboot. I'll take a reboot, sure. Sweeping beam. Barrage is live. But we haven't defended at all. And we just got our kunai proc, so maybe we'll prevent some damage here by defending. Definitely don't think we have the time for this creative AI. But we could dual cast and get the energy to play it. I don't think we want to do that. I think we want a recursion to shift the orb. And then we dual cast the darkness. Okay. So the other one's going to be up, but we have our scaling now. Perhaps the power every turn is actually going to be relevant. Double power. All for one. Play all of these. Pretty sweet. Cool-headed. Now here's the thing. Do we want to start mixing in some frost orbs? It is card draw. And when we upgrade it, it is more card draw. But I just realized why that's a mistake, and it's because there's a claw here. Probably not even that good, but we gotta take it, right? We're on lower ascension. We can take a random claw, I think. I don't think I need the starting energy, so we're just gonna take the key here. Capacitor reprogram. Second claw. I mean, it's funny because we could take a second claw, but actually what I kind of wanted to is take this violence. And then what we can do is we can find the claw and actually play it. Just more ways to find that one clause. Maybe it. We're going to recycle this because I don't actually want to play it in this fight. Let's dual cast, see where we're at. That's not what I wanted you to hit. Okay. Thank God for Anchor. We are very low on defense in this deck. I'm not thrilled about it. Alright, we have Algo. I haven't been playing it. So now we just sit here with this darkness orb until we can pop it. Show me a reboot. That's not what we're looking for. It's 7? Yeah, we just wait. Honestly, even just saving this pen nib. That's actually kind of interesting. I never really played around pen nib too much. But I guess on this character, you can actually pretty safely do it. Because you have a lot of skills that deal damage. I know Silent has some too, but when you're just chilling with orbs, you can just relax. Like, I don't want to play any of these attacks because we're just chilling. Like, Zap is a skill? Yeah, that's awesome. Glacier is an insane card. We are hitting 30 cards in deck, but we were looking for more block. And I think this is going to be it. It does kind of mess with our orb cycle. I kind of wonder if that's going to be a problem. We're going to take it and see. We're going to dual cast? Or are we going to Flash of Steel? We're going to flash him. Dual cast. Draw a card. Now we've got our defense. Gotta be very careful with this Dark Orb. Basically just balancing a... Ooh. I think we want to block. We could gain 2, and we're effectively blocking the same amount. Oh, but we triggered Kunai. Did not notice that. Let's go for the Claw. Show me the claw. We're gonna go all for one. We're gonna play all of these zeros. Damn, this is sweet. We're gonna claw, do this again, this again. I feel like I haven't popped with this much value for all for one before. We're gonna grow a dark orb. This turn, I guess we can pop it. We do want to play all of these cards. So let's do it. This is a defending turn. Glacier coming in clutch for the huge damage. We can recursion this plasma orb. So we are up to... It's a lot of damage. It felt like we were popping, but we just took a whole bunch of damage. Reboot. Scrape. Alright. I felt like we were going so ham that fight, and it just wasn't that good. How's our draw looking? We could take a compile driver. Or we could pass. I think we'll pass. Maybe I'm looking for a skim? We'll take a heal here. Do I want to dodge this elite? Honestly, I'm feeling kind of scared. But let's do it. Giant head. Let's get some scaling going. Show me some zeros. Those were not zeros. And we're gonna throw this lightning away. As we're supposed to. Biased cog again is still not good. Get a zap. Do some blocking. Storm. I guess we're going to be playing power cards. Sure. Let's try to be careful. We'll recursion the Dark Orb. Send it to the back. Play a power. We're going to play defend. A bite. Do we want to look for another defend here? I don't think it's that desperate, so we're going to pass. Okay, let's machine learning. Do we have a bunch of zeros in here yet? Violence will get me some zeros. So let's violence. We're gonna play these. We're gonna all for one. But should we be working on the streamline? Honestly, I just kind of want to play all the attacks. I'm realizing that we're a bit under the gun. Let's play all of this. We can send our recursion back. We'll dual cast the lightning. Ooh, this is that thing that I was saying before. I think we want to actually draw first, so that the next time we pick up all as one, or all for one, that it's a little bit better. So we'll draw first. We'll claw, we'll FDL. We'll go for the eyes. Do we want energy next turn? I'm gonna go with yes. Machine learning. That channels a lightning for us. Let's do it. I'm gonna recycle a defend. Dual cast. Reinforced body takes us to 33 block. I think we're just waiting on that all for one. I don't think I want to play this Hello World. Let's algo. Put the Dark Orb in the back. Oh, we still pop it though when we Glacier. Okay. Electrodynamics. Channel 2 lightning. Sure. Speaking ya. Scrape? Find some zeros. That's a lot of damage. Oh, goodness. We're down to 8. I see this is the thing, is I play this character and I go, it feels like we're popping off, it feels like we're doing a lot of things, and I'm just like, oh, I'm losing, wait. Wait a second, I'm losing. Why am I losing? Maybe it's because we have 31 cards in our deck and I just can't stop picking cards. Bag of marbles. I think I want to heal again. I really want to heal again. But we have a bottle of fairies and maybe I just need to believe. I think the problem is we weren't believing hard enough. Sequencing. Draw a card. We'll block. This thing's getting huge. Love to see it. Kind of want to get the lightning orb down before I cast this recursion. Zap is still at 1. Don't think we want reboot. We'll get our scaling going. Oh god. Do we tuck the orb? We're gonna do it. Reboot. Flash of Steel. Block? Oh, we also got Fan for all of our attacks. That's nice. Echo Form. It's not attacking this turn. That's really good for us. Channel Frost Orb. Sweet, let's recycle a burn. Probably gotta be one of my favorite modes on recycle, is just getting rid of statuses. ×2. Oh, because we have Echo Form. Right. Let's streamline twice? Ooh, we can claw twice. But I think we need the ×2 damage. Oh, we could have gained... No! Actually, I don't think we could have. Another fairy in a bottle. Damn. Well, we have 2 lifelines. It doesn't make me feel any more comfortable, to be honest. Let's dual cast this lightning. And throw it back for the darkness. Is Glacier good here? I think we zap. But do we Glacier? We are bullying an Act 1 boss, so maybe I shouldn't be thinking about this too hard. Let's cool it off, play our algorithm. We can attack here. See, it feels like I'm doing a lot of stuff, but like... It's gonna be really exciting to hear if it's like, actually, you did 99 things wrong, you have a mistake rate of 55 billion thousand. Only bites. We gain 6. Maybe we pick up our zeros here. Okay. Still don't have to reboot. Let's beam, let's charge, let's draw 2 cards. Go for the eyes. Oh, Nunchaku. And now are we playing this power? Do we need the scaling at all? I think we're bullying here. I don't think we need to do anything. Let's scrape. Can we FTL? Yes. Heat sinks. Gives us a draw at the start of our turn. I mean, I guess the thing is that we don't really have a mummified hand or anything. Our only energy is with the nuclear battery, so once that thing's gone, it's actually kind of rough. The amount of cards we're playing does go down. Echo form. Scrape. Zap. Dual cast. Could we just pass this turn? Oh, right, there's an hourglass. Turnip can't be frail anymore. That's actually really good. Trigger the passive ability of all dark orbs. You're channeling 1. Do we want to manage 2 dark orbs? I couldn't tell you. Do we want to go to 32 cards? I definitely feel like we've picked many cards. However, channeling a darkness and making them go bigger, we can make them be so big. We can get them so big. That's so tasty. I just want to do it. I'm going to resist. We're not going to do it. We already have so many cards. Way too many cards. So let's dual cast. We'll do a cool head. And we don't need to violence. Actually, if we violence and pull a bunch of zeros, we'll pull 1 0. FTL, streamline claw. We can recursion, throw it back. Do we want to use the energy this turn? We don't. Do we static discharge again? I mean, I don't think we're ever going to be taking damage from this guy. I would really prefer not to. Pick up our zeros. Algo. Recursion. Go for the eyes. Claw, draw. Do we dual cast? Doesn't matter, really. It's mill. Gain some life. Another one of these. It's maybe a little too much. Let's recycle it. Reboot or recursion. Just play everything. Go to the eyes. That does trigger the darkness, but maybe we dual cast it instead. We are just kind of going to the moon here. Just kidding, we're taking 25 damage. Okay, let's not take anything because we have too many cards. We wanted to stop taking cards maybe 11 cards ago. Glacier would consume our Dark Orb. I suppose this is kind of the problem with the Glacier in this deck, is that we do want the recursion first, but we can't really. I guess we could always recycle it. We can't do that, though. I mean, I think we just have to play it passively, right? Can't be caught up getting hit for free damage. Let's loop. And attack once. Capacitor. Oh, we haven't played Algo yet. I didn't notice. We'll recursion the plasma. Don't really want to lose that. I do definitely feel like I'm juggling balls, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like just juggling these orbs like, nope, don't want that one to go. Nope, don't want that one to go. Definitely want to keep our plasma around. 9 damage. Meat. All for 1. Regen potion is not active. Gives us regen 10 though. Is that better than holding onto this flux potion? We are fighting Time Eater. There's no guarantee that we fight Time Eater for that many turns. We might be better off flexing. Yeah, and versus the Heart, I don't think we really have the time. Hologram is kind of a nice way to pick stuff up. But I don't think that's what we're doing because we have so many cards. Actually, I think having Hologram, if we upgrade it, having Hologram is actually very good because it lets us play our All for One turn again. And actually, having more cards in our deck means that this Hologram will be active more of the time because we won't reshuffle as much. So I'm going to upgrade Hologram. I don't have to rest before this guy. We have 2 revival potions. We have 2 revival potions. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. We'll dual cast. We are getting attacked on turn 1, which is pretty stinky. And we'll defend. Recursion. Violence? All for one. Give me some zeros. Do some healing. Do some defending. Do some more healing. Recursion, this darkness holding. I feel like the 2-spot position isn't super relevant. Oh, I probably should have looked at our card plays. You know the main mechanic, the main thing that Time Eater does? Maybe I should have been a little more aware of it. We'll be fine, though. We're drawing an extra card this turn. Reinforced Body helps us a lot here. Do I want to keep this Plasma Orb around? I mean, like, it really is our energy, but, like, this is a lot of damage, so I think what I want to do is I want to Glacier, and then I want to see what's next. Definitely want to resolve that, and I think we're going to... We draw another 0 attack, we can scale our Kunai, and I kind of want that. No, it's Algo. Algo actually blocks this turn. Or we could gain 16, that brings us to 27, 31, doesn't block everything. But I think sandbagging the Algo will help for later. Storm. Whenever you play a power card, channel a lightning. So we didn't want to play that last time. We don't have the ability to keep this Dark Orb around. Do we just dual cast it? Cash in our 60. Let's do it. Cool-headed. Unfortunately, that's our Hologram and our Algo. Maybe doing this just so we can pop our Frosts for more block next turn is good. We'll get some more energy for next turn. We do only have 3 card plays, but we do have 2. We do have 2 Faria bottles, so maybe I shouldn't be so scared right now. But I am. I am very, very scared. That is not enough. Our buffer will be popped here. Oh no! There goes one of our bottles. Forgot to get strength. 2 strength whenever we play 12 cards. So we kind of need to step on the gas here a little bit. Maybe we don't have to step on the gas. Maybe what we're actually doing here is we're trying to get infinite scaling. Weaken. There goes the calendar. Do I electrodynamics? Sure. Do I zap? Sure. Completely unnecessary because he was healing this turn. Oh boy. Had a random common card. I don't think I want to do that because it's gonna screw over our reshuffle. I think I'll just take the 1 brick. Thank you very much. Recursion here doesn't matter. Algo doesn't matter. Or recursion, barrage, and defend. Oh. I mean, mostly we just wanted to get through 12 card plays. So let's weaken. Play a Flash of Steel, Cool-Headed. We'll streamline. See, I played all those attacks because I wanted to get the dexterity first, and now I'm realizing it wasn't the best idea. Yeah, like a 9 times 3 would have actually been enough to block this turn. Whoops. That's definitely a misplay on my part. Let's take this block so that we hopefully don't need to pop the next fairy in a bottle we would like to save for the heart. Let's bite. We'll... Maybe we do this biased cog, actually. Biased cog... The recycle still costs 1. Hologram... I think we pick up the algorithm. We'll block it off this turn. It's just too sketchy. Oh god. It's not good, man. It's not looking good. Do we die? We aren't dead. Oh my goodness, by some miracle we aren't dead. Let's bite. We'll glacier. Are we alive? Electrodynamics. Biased cog. If we gain 24, we could gain 8 more, up to 32. It's quite a bit safer. Yeah, there's no way we're beating the heart, but hey, we'll go for it. We're definitely gonna go for it just because we can. How do I play enough cards this turn? If I play hologram and a 0, charge battery actually works too. Set up for next turn. This is where we would die if I wasn't completely prepared to wombo combo them. Scrape. All for 1. They're all of our 0s. Okay, that fight was hella sketchy. I can't even see myself getting past the dual sentries. What are they even called? I always call these guys sentries, but I know sentries are the Act 1 mini-boss elite. Is there anything we can do to up our game here? Maybe machine learning on turn 1? Start helping us get through that deck? Sure. I did want to remove a singular attack, but pellets are really good. Beans are really, really good, so I think we'll take that. We're not going to take another card, but we will take a potion. Spire, Spear, and Shield. It's machine learning. Can we even block this turn? I don't think we can. We have no block. Give me some block? There's a hologram. We'll channel Frost. We'll attack. Recursion. Hologram? Recursion? Give myself some more energy. Streamline. We still don't have enough block, so we dual cast this one. Streamline. Go for the eyes. Now we have enough block. Focus -1. Why do I have focus -1? Why did that happen? Wait a second. Oh, was that the debuff that these two give you for defect? reboot or static discharge. We are going to take 21. I'd rather not take 21. Go for the eyes. It was already weakened. Full block. $57 is a lot of damage. Go for the eyes, I suppose. Violence for some zeros? Sweet. Still doesn't kill it. Ooh, you know what? I don't know why I didn't think about this before, but we can set up pellets and 10 strength. We probably should have been considering that a lot sooner than I was. But hey, it's in there. Oh wait, I couldn't have considered it sooner because we just got the orange pellets. It's like, did I always have that? We've been sitting on this flex potion for a while. Anything in here? Hologram picks up our all for one. So I think that lets us replay our big turn. So let's claw recursion. We're going to play the algo simply to get it out of our hand, and so that we can pick up a bunch of stuff. Let's go for the eyes, streamline. Start playing all of these cards. Barrage. Let's hope we can close this out. Let's recycle the storm because it is free. This block looks like it's just enough. Take 4. Full head. Claw. Scrape. I guess hologram, now that I think about it, also lets us pick up our all for one if we mill it with scrape. That's good to know. Alright, I really don't think we are killing the heart with this one, but let's see. Energy potion for 4 is great. Orange pellets is also great for clearing the status that we're going to get on the next turn. I don't think I want any of these. Honestly, wait, do we want turbo because our energy is so bad? Energy is just so bad. Go to 33 cards in deck. Okay. We have recursion. We have dual cast. Machine learning will dual cast. Park this orb in the back. Do we reboot already? Give me some scale. We're looking for none of these. Creative AI off the top, please. That is not what we are looking for. Hologram into sweeping beam does not do anything except for a little bit of damage, so let's do it. Dual cast. Also not what we're looking for right now. Where is my scaling, please? Looking for a power card, a skill, and an attack so that we can clear these debuffs. So let's lead on the skill so we can block, take a little less damage for beat. Do we recursion this plasma? I think so. I don't think we're relying on this darkness orb too much, but I do want the energy. So we're going to make a frost orb. We are going to recursion this energy orb, and we're gonna die because I have no block. Super awesome. Well, that's the run. I was too lost in the sauce. Way too lost in the sauce. And it looks like we are going to die. I will drink my last potion. I will take my death with honor. And we will die. But yeah, so that's our first run on defect. No heart win. Honestly, I am no deck doctor, but I do actually wonder, I do think we maybe could have done that there if I just, maybe if we got that flex potion online, I don't know. Now I was making the wrong decisions, but yeah, that's our defect Ascension 0 win. It actually kind of looks like that run was pretty long. Damn, I need to stop yapping about everything in the middle of all those card choices and all that. But yeah, so If that's something that's actually interesting to you, if this was fun, please let me know. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Appreciate you, and I guess I'll see you next time. Like, comment, subscribe. Goodbye. Bye.